For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or cheap games on any platform, use the referral link in the description. It'll take you to g2a.com. Use the promo code CHES over there and you'll get yourself 3% cash back. For all No Identity merchandise, hats, hoodies and t-shirts, follow the link in the description down below to the No Identity Fan Fibre website. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 6 of the Become a Legend / My Player series here on PES 2018. I'm thinking about making this series daily as well as the main career mode series on the channel. If you'd be interested in that, let me know in the comment section down below and drop the video a like, and I might start to make this video, or this series, come out on a daily basis as well as the other main career mode stuff too, providing I have the time to be able to record enough videos to do so, but I could at least give it a trial over this Christmas period, and if it goes down well, then we'll push forward with that. Starting today, though, with our first test against Premier League opposition, we have Stoke City in the Cup. Now, I am starting with top goal scorer in the Championship so far this season, having a very good year. Starting up top alongside Steve Morrison, though, to start things off. You can see their side is pretty strong. Jack Butland, Jeff Cameron, Bruno Martins, Indy Kazuma, Ibrahim Afellay, Charlie Adam, Choupo-Moting, Jesse Rodriguez, Stephen Ireland, strangely, Cherdan Shaqiri and Mambaram Diouf. Now, we haven't yet been able to test ourselves against a team of this calibre. I'm not expecting to have the best of games. This might be the first game in our entire career thus far that we actually struggle to do anything, but time will tell. We've had some good results so far this year, but this might be one that might actually go against us. We'll find out. Like I say, drop the video a like if you enjoy. Let me know in the comment section if you'd be interested in seeing this series on a daily basis. And hopefully, even if we can't get a result here, we can win in the second game of the episode back in the league. Breaking down the right-hand side here, into Steve Morrison, gets it back to me. It's a heavy touch from me. I actually go all the way out wide to the winger and get myself back in the box. And he's played it into my feet. I've got the ball to Steve Morrison. Oh! Nearly, ever so nearly, the dream start against Stoke City at the Britannia, but a smart save from Jack Butland. I have a feeling he might be making a few saves today. Even if he doesn't make that many, I bet those that he does make are decent, but he's not going to be saving that. After 5 minutes, Stoke City 0, Millwall 1. Your goal scorer, me! I've scored against the Premier League team. Throw in to Steve Morrison, just flicks it on around the corner. Good control, actually. I thought I'd put too much power on it, but it is in fact the power that means that it beats the goalkeeper. Lovely flick on. Touch just opens up the face of my body and then just let fly. Jack Butland with a smart save earlier on, but not second time around. We lead. Hesse into Stephen Ireland. Get funny feeling Stoke might hit back straight away. They tried to. Keeper just batting that down there. Decent effort from Mambaram Diouf, but if we can keep them at bay like that and make them resort to shots from outside the box, we might actually stand a good chance of winning this game and going through to the next round. Oh, it's a good one too. I'm going to try my own shot from out the box. Lads. Where have I pulled that out of the bag from then, eh? I want to see every single possible replay of that finish. Stoke City don't know what's hit them here. We are the most informed player in the Championship, and right now, we're the most informed player in this competition as well, in the Football League Cup. Get past the defender. In fact, it was the Stoke man that passed it back to me. I hadn't noticed that. The Stoke player passed it back to me. Jack Butland can't reach it. 2-0 Millwall, and I've got them both. And that one was an absolute cracker. Here's Stephen Ireland. So many Stoke players forward into Cherdan Shaqiri. Good block by the defender. First time they've cut us apart like that, and they haven't been able to take advantage of it. Steve Morrison on the counter-attack. I'm wary about my stamina because I don't want to just end up wasting all my stamina in this first half and then not being of any use in the second, especially if Stoke get themselves back into the game. But that was a good move from them, and we were cut wide open. You could tell from the amount of space that Cherdan Shaqiri had initially before the defender got across to him. It was a good block though. Cross could come in here. It has done. I'm underneath it. I can't win the header though, and Stoke will clear their lines. Here's Mambaram Diouf. A little bit isolated so far actually, but that's going to drop to Cherdan Shaqiri, who does have a very good left foot. But again, the defender gets there to block it, and the referee's pointed for a goal kick. I'll take it. Nice ball into me. I'm going to get it out wide. And then nicely to Steve Morrison. I'm on a hat-trick now. I can't quite believe I'm saying that in the first half against Stoke, but I am on a hat-trick. In fact, I was on a hat-trick after 10 minutes. Oh! I don't know whether the man there was offside, but regardless, it caused the keeper some problems. Corner to come in. Jack Butland very nearly conceded a rangy third there. Flick backwards. Oh, it won't quite drop to anyone. Shaqiri clears. Oh, hello. Getting out the cheeky flicks now, are we? Getting a little bit overconfident, perhaps. Unless we score a third. No, Steve Morrison with a save. Denying him from Jack Butland. Good ball over the top. Stoke cannot cope with us in this game. I did not expect us to be this dominant at all. Although Stoke aren't having the best of... Oh, that's a terrible corner. Stoke aren't having the best of time with things in real life, so maybe this was reflective of that. I might, in fact, up the difficulty level again for the second game to the top one and see if that makes things a little bit harder for us, because we are, of course, top... Oh, dear, that was a collision and a half. We are top goal scorer in the Championship right now with 8 goals in 8 games. So maybe I should make things slightly more difficult for myself. I'm not sure. Because things haven't necessarily been easy. But, I don't know. I'll have to gauge your opinion in the comments. It's a nice little triangle. It's worked well. This is good football from us. Anyone think we were the Premier League side the way that this team's been playing here? That's a great ball out wide as well. Cross to come in. Eventually, maybe. There it is. Can I attack it? I did, but I didn't quite have the angle on it with my head. I was a long way away from it. I was reaching, to be fair. Jeff Cameron did enough to put me off. Could have been 3-0, though. Ireland, Juve. Back to Atholite. Hesse making the moves. This is good football now from Stoke. Very good football. Man Bramjuve for the effort from distance, but that got a block on it from the defender. They have not been good enough here, Stoke, in the slightest. We've had more difficult games in the Championship thus far this season. Here's Morrison. Out wide. Dinked in for me. I'm actually going to turn and look for a teammate. We found him well. This is superb. It's going to drop to Morrison, whose header was on target, but that was never going to go in. Big ping out wide. He's nodded that down well, and Morrison will get to it, and he turns well. Good save by Jack Butland. Another opportunity for us to get a third. He's giving that straight to me. We might get a third here. Why is my shooting apparently so good? So accurate. A hat-trick against Premier League Stoke. On my left foot this time. Another one from outside the box as well. Again, gonna want to see a replay of that, please. I didn't think my left foot was that good. But that is a hell of a goal. It just popped out to me. Steve Morrison had already just drawn a good save at Jack Butland. Again, though, loose possession from Stoke. It's the second time they've passed it to me, and the second time I've punished them for doing so. That is a whip on my left foot. I've not scored goals with, you know, players like Paulo Dybala's weak foot. They've been anywhere near as good as that on FIFA, but that is a solid finish. 3-0 Stoke, and I've got them all. 3-0 Millwall against Stoke, sorry, and I've got them all. Hesse, across there to Zuma of all people. Kurt Zuma misses the target. They've started to throw defenders forward, but I've a horrible feeling for them. It's too little too late. There's is still about 20 minutes left to play, I think. Indeed there is, as Joe Allen comes on for Charlie Adam. But as you can see from the chance creation stats there, we've created twice as many opportunities. We've scored 3 times, and they haven't gotten one back in reply yet. Great ball. Oh, and he's brought it down. It's 4. It's actually 4. I was involved in the build-up as well. Saville makes it Stoke 0, Millwall 4. Don't ask me how we've pulled this off. I don't know. You can see here, involved in the build-up, twisted it back. Thought about playing it through to Saville, actually, but in the end went to a different teammate, and that is a finish and a half. I don't know where this performance has come from. Oh, it's a poor touch from the defender. Surely they'll get one back now. No, great save. But the keeper, Zuma, tackles him. They have gotten one back, but it is too late. The 84th minute. Zuma will pick the ball up and rush back to the halfway line, but such a mistake. The ball came over the top. I don't know what the defender's doing here. Like, he probably could have let that bounce out for a goal kick. It was such an overhit pass, and then the other defender gets caught in the middle. Good save by the keeper from Berahino, but we're making a change, but I'm not going off. I'm still on. 6 minutes to play. It's 4-1. It's a lovely ball down the line. Great first touch as well. Good tackle by Hesse. Final whistle not long in coming now. I will up the difficulty again after this game for the next one in the episode. Bruno Martins Indy knocks that back. Decent ball in. And there is the man in the middle. Good save by Butland. Steve Morrison trying to just close him down. But there will be the final whistle. A hat-trick for me. One for Saville. Kurt Zuma pulled one back. But My second hat-trick of my career, and we're only on, what, episode 6? I can't quite believe it, to be completely honest. To score a hat-trick in a game against a team that good. That wasn't a weak Stoke side they played there. Only an 8. Are you sure? A hat-trick and I only get an 8 out of 10. I think that's a little bit harsh. Swansea beat Villa on it after extra time. Spurs beat Huddersfield. Any other shocks in there? Leicester beating Barnsley on penalties, perhaps. But nothing else that you would say is an obvious shock. I'm not sure who we'll face next, unless that is a genuine sign, in which case it will be Tottenham next. But I'm not sure whether that is the official draw. We're still 70 rated. We have 11 goals in 10 games now and 3 assists. Stats are continuing to go up. What is my shooting? Finishing. 73. And my weak foot is 2. How has that left-footed effort gone in? Explain it to me, because I genuinely don't know. Up next, though, for us will be a game back in the Championship against Sheffield United away from home. And I will up the difficulty level now to, I think we're on top player. So I'll move it up. I can't remember what one is next after that. We've just got 1,000 game points for making 10 appearances in one season. Let's have a look. System. General settings. And yeah, we're on top player. Superstars the next one. And Legend only becomes available after I've won 5 games in a row with the Superstar setting. Well, we're on a great run right now on top player. So let's put it onto Superstar and see if we can continue. I will just quickly save, just to ensure that everything is recorded. I don't want to lose that hat-trick against Stoke. Right, let's jump now into the game against Sheffield United. Clayton Donaldson shields the ball well and gets it to Coots. We are on Superstar for the very first time. Are we about to concede with the first attacking move on the new difficulty? Not yet. Corner for Sheffield United. I don't know whether it makes the rest of the gameplay more difficult with regards to the way that my teammates play, or whether it solely is just more difficult for me as an individual. Well, that's a mistake. Thomas will float that towards the back post. Duffy can't get there. Donaldson probably should have shot in that instance, but didn't. It could very well have been 1-0 to Sheffield United in the opening 4 minutes. Donaldson over the top looking for Billy Sharp. He's going to bring that down, and the strike is very well saved by the keeper. He's given a free kick. What for? I thought for a moment he was going to give a penalty, but where was the foul there? And even if there was a foul, how was that not an advantage? He's chested it down. That you can't give a foul for that. It's a great strike from Billy Sharp. It's an equally impressive save by the keeper. If they score from this free kick, that is desperately unlucky for us. John Fleck over it. Well, I think that is justice. Billy Sharp isolating the defender. Oh, he's gone for a worldie. What a save. What a strike, but what a save. Moving quickly through the centre of the pitch there, Sheffield United, causing us all sorts of problems. Myself and Steve Morrison, of course, left up on the halfway line, as you can see from the minimap. Decent delivery, though. Clayton Donaldson was underneath it, but we're going to clear it away. It's gone to Morrison. I'm going to make the run. Can he play me in? He has. I've got Carter Vickers with me. I'm not the fastest. I'm waiting and waiting. Morrison made me a terrible run. Get it back to him, and we've lost possession. Can I win that back? I've done well. Dinked over the top to the man out wide. Fleck could get there, but it's Millwall in possession still, he says. No, still? No. Donaldson, runner outside him. It's John Fleck. Why would he shoot that early? Oh, the keeper nearly batted that into his own net. Why shoot that early? He's literally on his own in the penalty area, and he's hit that first time. They're having chances here, Sheffield United, and they are wasting them. I don't know whether it's been so one-sided because of the change in difficulty or just because Sheffield United are having a good game, but we should clear this, and we have done. It's myself here that's waiting for the ball on the counter. I've got Carruthers closing me down. Morrison is there in the middle, and I'll look for him and I'll find him. It's been all one-way action so far in this half, but Morrison fires our first chance on goal on target, but straight down the throat of Jamal Blackman. I thought I could get to that. I genuinely thought I could get to that. Might find myself getting booked retrospectively once the ball goes out of play or play is stopped for whatever reason. Billy Sharp with the turn, but we'll keep the ball moving. Can we get the ball back up towards the front line and maybe have another opportunity? It's into me. Got Morrison there. He's going over the top, but I'll play it on the floor. I'll make the run again. That's a good spin away. This is a good move for us. I'm trying to get there but can't, and Fleck will clear it. And we'll find out in due course whether I will actually pick up a yellow card for that challenge a moment ago. Yes, is the answer. I am being retrospectively booked for my late challenge on the Sheffield United man earlier on. I genuinely thought I could have gotten to the ball, but I was mistaken, and the referee made sure that I knew that I was mistaken, so I won't be doing that again. I don't want to get sent off. I really want to follow up a hat-trick against the Premier League team with a red card, do I? Call for it in the middle. Try and turn away from the man, and then slot through Steve Morrison, who's onside here. He lays it out wide. I've had to drop deep just to get in possession recently in this game because Sheffield United have been playing so well. It's a good header, but Carruthers will cope with it, and it looks like we're going to be going in at 0-0 at the halfway mark. Again, not sure if it's because of the up in difficulty that this game has been so different to the Stoke one, or whether Sheffield United are genuinely just having a good game, but we could be in here to go 1-0 up, and I don't know why he hasn't shot there. I really don't know why he hasn't shot. Clean through, one-on-one. All he needs to do is pull the trigger, and we'll go in at the break with a lead, but it is going to be 0-0 at half-time. We'll give it a few games on Superstar to find out whether the difficulty is right for us or not, but it was still an entertaining half with chances at both ends. Carruthers with a great ball over the top, looking for Billy Sharp. Brings it down well, turns the defender well. They keep shooting really early, Sheffield United, and I don't know why. Another opportunity where if he takes it further on, he surely has an easier chance on goal. But Billy Sharp again drawing a good save out the keeper. Corner for Wednesday. Well, that's a faux pas. Corner for Sheffield United that's headed away. Carruthers will recover it. Fleck into Mark Duffy. Nice little back heel to Paul Coots. And Clayton Donaldson with the turn. The shot comes in and it's well held by the keeper. They've been the better side, Sheffield United, but they haven't found themselves in front yet. Basham. Fleck. They're just playing the ball around now comfortably, Sheffield United. But not as many chances created thus far in this second half as there were in the first. But there's still half an hour left to play. Donaldson, what a move this is. Fleck. Deserved a goal. Deserved a goal, that move. That was superb. Billy Sharp back to Mark Duffy. Cross comes in, it's blocked. Rushing towards it is Steve Morrison. I am here in support and he will find me. And I've got a runner on the outside of me. I'm just trying to keep hold of possession right now. I'll ping it over the top, looking for the man out wide. It's picked off by Thomas. It's poor possession play from myself. Giving the ball away. Donaldson back out to Thomas. If they score from this move, or I'm the one that's giving it away, I'll be absolutely devastated. Good cross. Donaldson's there. He brings it down. That's my fault. You could almost script it. The one time I misplace a pass, and it leads to a Sheffield United goal. All of the chances I've had so far in this game, they haven't been able to take them. And this one, Clayton Donaldson buries. Sheffield United 1, Millwall 0. And it's all my fault. Picked off. Played into me. I'll look for Morrison quickly. It's not gone well, but we'll keep possession. Morrison helps that around the outside. Is he going to get there? He's done brilliantly. Racing into the box. Could shoot. Has done. That's a great save. That was destined for the far top corner. Again, felt like throwing myself into a challenge there, but held off because I've already got a booking. Great opportunity to equalise. There's only 5 minutes to go now. We have had some good chances in this game, but unfortunately, as of yet, we haven't found a way past their goalkeeper. We could get another cross here, but good tackle by Basham. Ball does come into the box, but it's a poor delivery, and they'll clear it away. 3.5 minutes to go now. Coots out to Thomas. You can see top left. We are right at the very end of the game now. Please don't blow your final whistle. Yeah, ref. I was about to call for a through ball. Defeat against Sheffield United, but we can't say we didn't have chances because we did. They, though, had the multitude of them and the majority of them, and we'll see from the stats in a moment that will reflect that. 9 shots for them, 7 on target. 2 shots for us, both of which were on target, but both well saved by their keeper. That's disappointing. Very disappointing. I got a 5.5. Not exactly the way I wanted to follow up that Stoke game, to be honest. We'll give it at least one more episode on the highest difficulty setting, though, because I want to see if it is right for us, because things were going really well for us on top play. If we can step it up to the highest difficulty and still do well there, then I think that's the best way to do things. 13th in the league, though. That defeat drops us down a couple of positions, but that's not to worry. Up next, I think we've got Aston Villa, which will be the first game of the next episode. But let me know in the comment section down below what you thought of that game against Stoke. If you'd like to see this series daily, then let me know. Give me your feedback about the difficulty level as well. Unfortunately, we weren't selected for England. Can't say as I'm surprised, so we're not worried about that. Up next will be Aston Villa, as you can see, away from home, followed by Sunderland back at the Den. But for now, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.